Yeah, I mean, wouldn't say that's the whole story. I mean, we had a guy throw a good game against us, and they capitalized on a couple, but that's a lot of runs they're giving up that were hit hard. So we made a good push and hit some balls hard ourselves late, just not enough. I mean, gave up some early. I mean, there's some unearned runs that happened at the end that gave Adam more than what he should have had. But we had trouble getting anything going. That's the whole story at the beginning. Was Lugo was very, very good. I mean, he threw the ball well. Had great stuff. Thought his breaking ball was good. Used his changeup and had more life on the fastball than we've even seen on some of the film. He was keeping us pretty at bay until he got. Whatever happened brought him out of the game. And at that point, we started getting something going offensively. But, we made some mistakes that could have lessened and possibly kept us in the game. But, it got pretty, not out of hand, but close to it pretty quick.
How much room for discussion argument is there on the hold ball long enough to establish a catch?
I kind of figured where you might go with that is use the catcher example. You have a collision at the plate and catcher can't hold on to his glove and the ball, then most likely going to be safe. It just depends on how long they see, if he had control and at what point that would rule him out. So I was letting him get another couple looks at it. Yeah, I don't have an answer for you. We let them discuss it as a group, let them talk to New York, and kind of went as they thought it would. And you have to have control. You have to have control of the ball. And so it looked better on slow motion, obviously. But if Adam doesn't lose his balance right there, he probably keeps hold of his glove, and he's going to be called out. I'm seeing some good swings at times. I mean, gave up a few hard hits on his breaking ball, which, he threw a really good game against these guys last time, so they were going to go up there with a different approach. And they had an idea what they were going to be sitting on. And, I thought later in the game his fastball got better. He was locating it well. And then, a couple non-plays really lengthened it out for him. Those are things that we've done a nice job of minimizing. But, he's just going to have to continue to take steps in a positive direction with all of his pitches. I think locating that fastball is going to be huge for him, or else his secondary pitches are going to become more vulnerable.
Did you see more frustration from the circles from him than you?
No, I thought he handled it all pretty well. I mean, he's pretty consistent. When things don't go exactly right, he still competes and never shows his teammates up, even when there's plays behind him that he would like to see made. It's just not how he operates. Yeah, I'd say the first one did too. Had trouble getting things going at the beginning. Then he found a rhythm in the middle, and I know the kind of competitor he is, and what he's saying right now is, and he's told me, I'm going to get this right, and we're going to go, and it's what I see also. Nice. Nothing physical. August, I mean, like everybody else, probably there's some fatigue. I mean, that's just to be expected. It's not even fatigue. It's just August.
You make a success of these guys with very few major league games.
Yeah, I don't think it's just this season. I think it's been a number of years. Just sometimes just not. You can have all the film work you want until you get in the box and see him. You look at what the second time through the order looks like, what the third time through the order looks like, and it significantly gets better over time. It's just guys, you got to learn. You got to learn what they've got and be able to figure it out. Guys are communicating well, but still you need to almost see it yourself to exactly know what the stuff's going to look like.
Do you think that at all builds on itself? Like if you have odds against a young guy, how do you expect it to have problems?
Hope not. No, that's a bad mentality that we just don't necessarily promote or allow. We squelch it when we get ear of it. But if I would hope to think our guys wouldn't think that. You get a young guy in that hasn't been very established. The noise that we hear is everything's positive. The fact that they're going to go out and have a good game to make sure that they're sticking with their plan. They respect anybody that gets here, has a lot of ability, but there is always a newness that comes along with it. But he's trying to get them out, and he's never seen them either, so it should work both ways.
The home runs the last 2 nights, and good to see that power finally landing here.
Yeah, they've been doing it all season long. Doesn't matter here or anywhere else. So that always is good to see, especially as we push towards the end of the game. Guys still taking good at bats and giving us an opportunity to get close, and hopefully that can carry over as positive results that can help us out because we got a lot of baseball left. Yeah, I mean, we're still right there. I mean, you bring Carpenter up almost right there in a situation that can be a big game swing. And just, I'm glad you brought it up because we never want to minimize the fact that guys, they just keep fighting.